What's up, Doc?
Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. We got a couple days of Long War in a row as I seem to be walking into the sound battles here. Initially it was the mod battles, now it's the sound battles. And Derek, I had not heard that news. I guess I'm out of touch. Chuck Mangione. I had a couple of his albums back in the day.
What's up, Doc?
Back when I had albums. What can I say? Good to see you, Werner. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, there's a lot of people dropping here recently. I think it's more than 3, if you want my opinion, Nightmare. I think it's a little bit more than 3 right now. Oh, crazy. Funny how they always seems to go in spurts like that, in groups. Whether it's 3 or not, they always seem to go in groups.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah, it seems like there was one other, too. Hey, Sean, good to see you in here. Gonna have fun today with a mission I don't have a lot of experience on, so... I watched a few old... we'll see how accurate they were. I watched a few old airbase assaults from some random YouTube videos just to get an idea or feel for the map, how the enemies flowed, all that stuff, since I've never done one before. And we'll see how it turns out today. I watched one that seemed pretty basic and okay, and I watched another one where that was a struggle. So I think it kind of depends on the caliber of the enemies we face, and we're pretty late game, so maybe that'll have something to do with it. We'll see. Like, it goes how it goes. Yes, it goes how it goes. Oh. Yeah, sweaty tactics. That's my people too. None of these. Oh, wow, I didn't quite react fast enough kind of games. No. Not here. It's sweaty because we're thinking so hard about what we should do. What we should do next. Oh, man. Hope everybody's doing well.
What's up, Doc?
Loki, how you doing? Huh. I guess
What's
the...
up, Doc?
I feel like there's a new sound that I put in that didn't play on that one, so I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at this. Oh, because you're listed under the Patrick, because you have both a Floki handle and this handle, and I don't know that I have this handle recognized. So you got the generic, hey, how you doing, Floki? And I don't know, the new one's nothing special, by the way, so it's just what I happen to have to fill in until we find something that kind of fits 007. In case anybody wasn't aware, I let Floki know the 007 entry we used for him got copyrighted, so we had to get rid of it. What can I say? What can I say? Oh, did I give you the... I don't remember giving you the crowd applause. No, maybe I messed something up. I thought somebody else already had the crowd applause. Oh, but no, wait. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused. I probably did it so fast, confusing myself, because Hope's End has a different one that I mean, I could have messed stuff up, you know. Not like I never misclick. Not like I never misclick around here. So here we go. Let's get out into the game and get this party started. How about this? There we go. The unknown area of operations. Although I did go on the wiki for the thumbnail. Yeah, never. Totally never. I did go find a thumbnail in the wiki of apparently what the map looks like from a certain angle. When I looked down, it went, yeah, it's kind of the map they were fighting on, those the videos I watched. But we'll see. We the scary thing about this map is we start in the middle, so it could very easily be fighting a battle from two sides and having that be a problem. So with that in mind, I am very happy with Quampa here and the mega smokes that hopefully can help get us out of a jam if that should happen. Yeah. I guess they're afraid of getting hacked and getting that information out there. But yeah, it is kind of funny that the image lacks. Apparently this map from looking through the wiki, is used to be in the original enemy within multiplayer map, and now it got converted and pulled into usage for the airbase assault. So there's a little bit of trivia if you weren't aware. Yeah, just remember, smokes don't save everyone. It depends on how big and bad the enemies are and how big and bad their weapons are. Yeah, I'd say against mechtoids, heavy floaters, you know, those caliber enemies, cyber discs, don't count on the smoke. If we're talking lessers, maybe. Yeah, cover and smoke usually does, but just a smoke doesn't. But, you know, if we get sandwiched from two directions, we don't have much choice. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting thing. We'll see what we think about this map when we're done, and what this battle provides us here. We got Furball, Cots and Bodling. Hopefully we can get, or I brought two scouts on this one, hoping we can take advantage of the hit and run. So there's that. Let's hope if we do get the heavy floaters or whatever, that they land, so we can still take advantage of our perks. So we shall see. Smoke screen for life. Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't that that would be good. I think they might. I wonder, actually, I'm not sure if they have a face model with the cigarette hanging down. That would be kind of funny. Actually, for all my medics are heavy smokers. That's kind of a funny concept too. Okay, freaky friendly laser weapon. Yes, you saw that right. Laser weapon, my friends, because we're 2 days or less than 2 days maybe away from getting our plasma Nova gun back. And so he's got old school. He went a little old school for our air-based defense. Ecobot, Gauss, so he'll be able to hit hard as long as we can get him a target. Van Dorn is Gauss. You know, Gauss and plasma are on the same tier. When you see laser, you know something's going on. It's not working so well. Yeah, Mordok Smoke Camel. Yeah, you have to go back to find that one, but I do believe that's true. Oh my goodness. All smoke like a chimney, huh? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh. Two of them. That's right. We did bring two of them. And then we got Jonesy. She's got the long ranger, so we can't move and shoot with her. So hopefully we'll have time to set her up so we can take advantage of her shot. And then we got Kibo. He's the only potential cover destruction person we have with his grenade launcher. I guess we got proximity mines here too on Pathfinder, Will to Kill. So we'll see. These are the heavy shooters that hit the hardest if we've got the toughest of tough enemies. We don't do too well. We don't do too badly with that reflex rifle, and the Gausses hold their own too. So, you know, we got some punch. The question is, can we put it to good use? Will we be overwhelmed from two directions, and how tough will the enemies be? Those are the big questions in my mind right now. So let's go find our airbase. We should have no problem locating it on the map and flying there and landing to defend. So everybody check your ammo, check your weapons. Ooh, let's try this out. For the first time ever in my experience, and yes, I did watch, some playthroughs, so, you know, this late in the campaign, I don't want to have the unknown surprise me. So, here we go. Let's see you down there.
What's up, Doc?
How you doing? Howdy Doody is in here today. How you doing? We're gonna find out how I'm feeling shortly when we get started on this map coming up. We have Operation Lost Crown. Yeah. Okay. Nice map here, guys. Nice map. You know, if the picture exists somewhere, I wonder why they can't put it in there. They can put a picture in the wiki, but I guess it's a little tougher to put it in the game, huh? Here we go. Okay, I guess let's launch and find out what the map looks like for real, standing on the ground. Let's do it.
So far, we don't have visual confirmation on the hostiles.
That's the map I found.
Don't get too comfortable, though. We're expecting heavy resistance. They're probably moving into position as we speak.
Yeah, probably. Okay, let's kind of look around and see. We got a ramp here, and I think, yep. See, we're right in the middle. We got the same kind of doohickeys going out this way. There's the edge of the map there. Do we have the same? Yeah, and there's the edge of the map there. I think in the photo, there's one photo that shows that the Firestorms would be like right about here in the hangar. I think I saw something in the wiki like that, just so you have an idea of the layout and what it is. Now, we do have potential high ground if we end up having the ability to get there. Not much space on there, so it's... And we got high ground on this side right behind us. But the ladder is not in the interior where we might be able to get up there. We got to go... And then we got a door to get over here and be able to shoot from a window over there. So, and this is the no man's land in the middle. They could come from this side. And they could come from this side, and the question is, will they do that at the same time? Time will tell. And I guess this is how we came in and entered, and that's how we got to this point. So there you go. There's the nitty-gritty. There's everything I know. And I think, you know what I think I'm gonna do? Why not? Yeah, the add a shorter base defense, and you don't have to play the big ones always. Well, I think this is not as big a deal because we don't have. I don't think there's reinforcements. It's just whatever enemies start with, and that's what we deal with. It's just not a common mission. That's all. It's nothing that bizarre, I guess. So I mean, we got cover in both directions depending on how either we start fighting or. You know, this cover for this direction, if they come up this side at the same time, is not going to be very... None of this cover is very good cover if they come at us both ways. So, you know what I'm kind of thinking? I'm kind of thinking, since I do have two of them, I got Van Dorn and I got Kotzen, I'm thinking I'm going to chuck a couple battle scanners in both directions, perhaps, and see what we got. And then I can position everybody else as well as I can with that information in mind, and go from there. I can't think of a better plan than that. And since I don't have motion trackers, oops, I kind of thought about going back and switching out into motion trackers, but then I said, well, you know, I got 4 battle scanners. And when I saw the extent of the map, I'm going, yeah, putting a battle scanner on either side is probably a decent start to let me know what I'm dealing with. So that's what we'll do. Corona perdida. Yeah, I have one. Yeah, you did. I have one in case we have that perfect juicy enemy and we're doing well and we want to try a single capture attempt, or maybe 2 if I got my command active at the time. So yeah, I did bring one just in case we got that ideal Muton Elite. I probably, if it's something besides Sectoid Commander, Muton Elite, or Ethereal, then nah, I'm probably not going to waste my time with it. We'll just kill and go. Little accent on Perdida? Was that a Perdida? Corona Perdida. Okay. I was about as, in my opinion, that's one of the better ones I've done in a long time. That didn't sound so Italian, right, Untasto? If he ever's lurking in the background, I always wonder. Sometimes he's in here. Let's go. I'm just gonna chuck. Now, who am I throwing one with? Oh yeah, since you're back this way and there's a little, I'm gonna have Katzen are gonna throw it that way. So Van Dorn, you're gonna throw it this way. I think we just have the better angles. Do I try throwing it on top of a box to maybe get the height? Yeah, no plan survives. Still a little Italian? Okay. Corona Perdido. That just sounds like a bored, unenthused zigzag saying a word. Okay, here we go. Let's see if let's see what we see if we see. Uh-oh. That doesn't look nice. Are they all on one side? Is that even possible? I don't know. You know, in none of the, of course, I only watched a couple different ones, and in none of those did I see the enemies all appear on the same side. And if that's the way they're going to do it, that makes it a little easier for us. Now let's go find if we see anybody on the other side. Shall we throw it on the same thing to get a little height so it doesn't block our view of anything?
Got it.
See what we got on this side. Okay, there's something over there on one side. I guess, not seeing anything, they could all be up on the roof here. The catwalks. That would prevent us from seeing them. Or, oh no, this is the edge. You know, they could all just be on this little high walk. So there, I guess there's places it could be over here, but down in the main center, And let's go take a look over here, see what we're dealing with on this side. Okay, they're kind of around the corner, so we'll have some time to set up. 1, 2, 3 floaters. Looks like only 2 mutants. So these are not terribly difficult enemies on this side. So, we got lucky on this side. I'm still worried that maybe they're hiding better over on this side, obviously. I know there's more than one pot of enemies out there, so they're a little sneakier on one side, or if they're both on this side and up high, I don't know. Don't ask me. So what we'll be able to do is maybe see, I could even take this position. So I don't know if I feel comfortable at this. Sometimes those step out positions, people step out and then they get seen. Well, I will not be able to move the 2 that got the so I think I'm gonna commit to this side. And then if they're over on this side, maybe they don't, we're far enough over on this side that they don't see us right away. You know? Could that be a thing? Maybe? You know, and if I'm going to have somebody on this side that I don't want to get shot from behind, maybe we bring EcoBot all the way up here. That's a good, full, solid firing position for a hard hitter. And he can Overwatch from there. I kind of would like to get a suppressor over here, but then if they're floaters, easily... Well... I'll bring a suppressor here.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll bring a suppressor here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
They're in place. And then we just push forward our mechs. So at least we have Overwatch on this side. And with a battle scanner, we'll see them if they move. Because about the only way they can move is out into where we would see them. So we'll have as much Overwatch crappy shots as we can get to maybe get off to a good start on this side. Oh yeah, there is the Firestorm. This side we get to see the Firestorm, but okay, so good, it's not hidden. Because it did show in the map, one of the maps I looked at. So there is our Firestorm. They're trying to get the Firestorm. I'm glad you guys mentioned that. I hadn't noticed it. It was back there behind the red barrier. It's out of bounds. Well, if it's out of bounds for us, hopefully it's out of bounds. It must be out of bounds for them. So I guess they don't go for it until they get rid of us. I'm gonna bring Will to Kill right here.
Je suis en chemin.
And I think you, Wampa, are just gonna hide behind this full pillar because I think you can throw the smoke, you know, all the way across here if we need it. I was thinking I could have tried to get somebody up high. But I'd rather have, yeah, the thing is I would have had to double move somebody to get them up high. And I prefer, well, other than my suppressors, they won't have shots. And then my two that throw the battle scanner. So I guess we're going to have limited Overwatch. So let's hunker you. You can't move and shoot. And I will bring Quampa right here.
On it.
And we'll even Overwatch Quampa. And we'll one for all in Overwatch and see if this pod moves into us.
Moving to Overwatch.
Oh! They were hiding good. They were hiding. All our Overwatch went back here. 2 misses and a hit. And the floaters are charging hard. The floaters are charging hard from both sides. Well, I told you this is a fun little map. Oh my god, they're in the midst of us. Now, at least the mutons are a little pokey. Holy smokes. Alright, guys. Now you know what this mission's all about. Oh god damn. Oh my god, gadanga. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these other floaters just kamikazed all the way from the back corner. They just the Blitzen brothers. Oh my god. Oh my god. So what's we gonna do? Do I have somebody like, I don't care about this guy right now. I really could care less about him. But if I can spare one of my, and that's what I want to see who can see. Okay, I can suppress right here. And this is the laser weapon. So if I'm gonna do something with a laser weapon, I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna suppress this muton who's dangerous. Got a dangerous weapon. This one's so far away. Next turn, he might be able to run and take a shot. But this turn, we got more pressing matters. So, we'll hold off in case we're getting an awkward position where I... Well, the good thing is, you know, these little dudes, they sure look grounded. They sure look grounded to you and me, and I don't see anybody on Overwatch. That's going to play in our hands. That's going to play to our advantage. Because, you know, as long as they're grounded, well, we got people can hit and run all day long. All day long. And so, I need to find the length of my blue move. And that's a blue move, and I can see the two on this side. See, I don't want to get too close to these guys. In fact, it's hard to tell where my blue move begins and where my blue move ends. I got a blue move right here. I don't think that's a blue move. I think that is. And that blue move, I don't see the guy in the corner. It's because that kind of gets in the way. So maybe I do have to go a little closer than I would prefer. And I'll have 2 shots worth. That's what I'm trying to come up with. 2 shots, 2 shots, 2 shots. Evo, you don't get 2 shots. But you can move pretty far, like to this guy. And you can probably do your rapid fire against the guy with the most health. We do have a shadow device too, and I would definitely use it, but these are plain Jane, just your everyday average kind of dudes. Let's see, you can't do much, so I'll probably have you shoot against the ones that give you the highest percent to hit. Well, yeah, this guy. And that guy. That's a 73, or this guy. So I'm trying to count up my shots in my head. Now I have double tap here. And it's only, you know, 88. It's gonna be a stretch. It's gonna be a big old stretch. People are gonna get hit because I don't know. Hey, Rainbow Monk, I don't know that I have the firepower to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that are in the midst of us. That'll definitely hit us. That's how many we got to take care of, and then kind of hold this guy in a perfect world, suppress him, and just let him be and do his damage next turn. So, and the ones that can't really move and get the benefit of their multi-shots are right here and here. Everybody else, and thank God, once again, you floaters for landing. I got Van Dorn, who can, like, move here. Now, obviously, the ones right next to him aren't good shots. Or, Van Dorn could move here. And at least get, like, yeah, it all depends. And at least, you know, then if I move out on this side, Van Dorn would be able to take... Whoops. Okay, that's not a flank then. So I'd have to move in this line somewhere, but then I don't have a good shot. I can see these two, but then I'm kind of close for his weapon. You know what I'm saying? Well, and then we got this guy too. Yikers. So yeah, we're gonna be out in the open. There's no way I'm taking this many down. And the dense smoke, thank God they're regular and not heavy, because we know heavies can hurt us bad through dense smoke. We have to hope we eliminate enough of them, or do I somehow... Wow. Yeah, one of the rarest emissions, and the caliber of the enemies does not creep me out right now. Rainbow, they came at me from both directions at once. So you're kind of stuck. You're gonna get hit. Because there's not enough firepower to take out that many. They bull rush, all of them bull rushed me from back here around the corner. They just double moved as close as they could get, and the mutons didn't. But everybody else in their pod double moved, got right on top of me. So I at least have a hit and runner here. I have one. I can suppress a muton because he would hit hard. But then, for everybody else, that's a lot of shots that ain't gonna take care of them all. So, I guess if I leave somebody, we leave the light-hitting Seeker. So I concentrate on the outsiders. And then we hope we can kill enough. I'm still kind of assessing... Yeah, that could be another option. Hit the run into this room. Because we have a couple side rooms we could like run and hide in. Because my first thought is run out here with hit and runs and but the hits aren't guaranteed. And what if we just get the worst case and we miss? But I feel like I gotta do something, because if we let them go another turn, they aren't gonna be grounded like this. I gotta wreak as much havoc while they're on the ground. That's the only downside to pulling back in my book. Now, another thing I could try is not taking the double shot with Kibo and just seeing how much cover he can blow up. And that would make me not have to run in there so far to maybe get the hit and run shots that I covet. You know what I'm saying? So... thing is, all that cover, these grenades aren't that good at destroying the cover. You know what I'm saying? So how much cover is it realistic that I'm gonna destroy? So if I maybe focus more like this, maybe I have a better chance. So... well, I know that I'm thinking I can eradicate most of the floaters. That was my first best option. And I'm trying to just come up with how I might do that best. And I'm not even going to suppress him right away in case I need to suppress someone else on this side. And you know, I don't like the idea of two mutons roaming free against us. But that's a hell of a lot of floaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then from the other pod, 8, 9. There are 9 floaters we gotta take out. And if we hit on all our shots, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'd have to hit on every shot. Or we'd have to hit on 90% of our shots. And those shots would have to kill them. Not just injure them. So, yeah, I'll do that. I just may move him more into the center to do it. I'm just trying to think of not having to run my 2 scouts, you know, out here. It'd be a lot nicer to me to be able to keep my scouts more in the center rather than having to extend them out here if I don't kill them all and have them be super isolated and too. Hello! Oh, hello, Antasto! Good to see you in here, my friend. And have them be too super isolated. I only have 2 smokes I can throw, mind you. And my smoker is so this is a high priority right here. We gotta we gotta kill this floater so my smoker stays alive. Quampa. So sorry for the delay, but there's a lot to think about right here. There is, I mean, a whole hell of a lot to think about right here. So that's why I'm thinking I'm gonna try Kibo. I'm gonna move you up here, Kibo. Launch a grenade right in here. Remove as much cover as we think we can. And we're just gonna do that. Whew. Oh my god. Like I said, none of them are on Overwatch. So I have a chance to extend my not missing an Overwatch streak to a second live stream. I'm excited to getting up to 2. Yeah, 1 for all and nade. Come here, 1 for all and then nade. So he's at least got a pinch of extra defense. Because then that allows these 2 to potentially get their hit and runs to pop without having to run way out here to flank them. You know what I'm saying? And then it gets easier to cover people with smoke. So it's what I'm gonna try. It is what it is, and that's what we're gonna do. Now this is where I'm going, God damn, why didn't I bring a Rocketeer? Well, I didn't really know you know, I have a boatload of excuses, let's face it. Okay. Let's hope we can blow away some of this cover and make life a little easier for us. We will now find out. I think we opened up the field nicely. This guy's behind a corner, so we never were gonna quite open him up. Okay. Okay. And then, you're stuck there, but now... Well, actually, you don't see a whole heck of a lot more than you did. See, this full cover blocks a lot of your sights, a lot of your line of sights. Interesting. So I think this is what we got to do next. Now your blue move is only to here. I can charge you right up the center and blast a few people away. I do believe. Big thing I gotta do is, yeah, everybody's risky. We are gonna be leaning on smoke, and we know smoke without cover is not a magic pill. So I gotta kill enough of them that they can't. What's gonna hurt us is if I don't kill enough of them, and then they can pile on multi-shots. You know, regular floaters by themselves aren't gonna kill anybody in dense smoke. But if there's 5 of them left that get to shoot, yeah, they can hurt somebody. They can gang up and hurt somebody. So, you know, we gotta hope some things go our way. So let's get in. Yeah, Kibo can also.
J'y vais.
Close combat. Oh! Well, fudge cake, there's our first hit. But as you can see, he didn't hit us all that bad because they're regular floaters, and that's without smoke. So, there you go. So much for not... There's my... He's the only boss guy. So I paid my price for not checking out the boss guy. What can I say? Kill the boss guy. I didn't like what he did to you. Alright.
Élimination confirmée.
That's CCS. Is that Overwatch? Does that count for my Overwatch perk? Okay, I'll bring it down to 0. I think you're right. It's still a mistake. It qualifies in the spirit of that ranking. So I'm kind of thinking, you have a 78 over there, just like him. Let's give EcoBot a shot here. See if he can dig the guy out from cover. That's what the engineer is supposed to be able to do. Right? I mean, my infantry. And he did his job. He did his job. Okay. What other shots do you have? You have 100% there. You have 100% there. Ooh, 94 way back there, and a guy who's not even injured. Although he's not around the corner, so he's not in cover. And I can open one of my hit and runners against him. You only have 78 there. I can get better odds with my hit and runners. Running over to this side, I think. So, let's see who I need to dig out. He's only 68. Where's my shot best served? I just gotta kinda... I'm gonna hold off on my second shot. And what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna bring... Van Dorn can come all the way here and do his hit and run from here.
Affirmative.
Oof. 98. I want this guy gone. Ooh, it's not a guarantee. Didn't get the crit. So, I gotta finish him off. Can't have him there killing my smoke thrower. So, there's the weakness in the plan. Not being able to kill on every shot.
Copy that.
Yeah, auto laser, because my frickin' plasma nova gun is not repaired. It's got less than 2 days to go, and then this thing popped up. I'm in May of 2017, and I never built a second Nova gun. And of course, we went and got it damaged at the wrong time. What can I say? Okay. 74, 91 there, 91 there. That helped. I don't really have an answer for this guy. That's a little nerve-wracking. It's only 73 there. still thinking. I'm just looking all around, all sorts of places. Don't need that. Don't need that. What are your other shots over here? So I got a 69 there. And this is Ellen Ripley, so there is no double tap. She's got one shot and one shot only, so I'm waiting for her. I am waiting for her. She could also end up being the one that suppresses the muton. Which would mean I can come here to shoot this guy. And of course, you know, flank us again, not like we aren't already flanked. Yeah. Yeah. The reflex. Yeah. We're. And I still got some shots. I got one shot there. I got one shot there. This guy's awkwardly placed. I gotta deal with him. So therefore, you're coming here. And I hope you can hit hard. You know, so much for the hard hitting. Well, what I do have is you, who can now hit hard, because we got him down to executioner range. And we're letting the Seeker go, because the Seeker can't hit us hard enough. Even if he wraps somebody up, by then hopefully we've got less enemies. So Ecobot, finish him off.
I got him.
You know, I wanted the one in our midst to go away, because, you know, if I'm throwing smoke, I didn't want to put him in the smoke either. Okay, I've got 2 shots there. And I've got a shot right here. But I'm still thinking I kind of want to suppress the closest muton because he'll hit hard through that smoke. But then, and that right now I'm looking at 3 floaters remaining. It's kind of what we're looking at. So, what are our best shots? I gotta just take our best shots now. Ensure I take the numbers down.
Disqualifié.
Target eliminated.
Okay. 5 enemies left now. Now hopefully there's no more other... They're gonna come from around the corner like these guys did. I feel like I don't want to shoot with Quampa because she needs to throw smoke. Because we're gonna have 3 floaters on this side. Now, the options are... How far could he move? I think he could move here to flank me, so I gotta suppress... I gotta suppress this guy. Which means we leave the... You know what, right here. We leave him there. What can I say? Not ideal. Because that's all I got left. Boom, boom. I can take this out, but then I'm worried about, yeah, and like I said, I just feel like he could come here, flank us, and that could be a kill shot. So I gotta suppress him. I got 2 smokes. Or 1 smoke and a command? Who would I command? And would a command get enough? Because I kind of need a smoke here. And if I don't smoke here, they'll get rid of my suppression and this guy will be able to run. So I feel like I just, to hell with the command this turn, I gotta throw 2 smokes because I gotta try and keep them from breaking the suppression. And I do a smoke here and a smoke here. The biggest one in danger will be Van Dorn himself. All right.
Smoke screen on.
Yeah, the because the Seeker could try to break the suppression, so the Mutons can run. There's so many things that Seeker could do. Well, it's going to be harder to hit, but if I'm going to leave something, it's going to be the frickin' Seeker because he doesn't hit so hard compared to the others. It's not one of the massive Seekers. And if he strangles one of us, oh well, he strangles one of us. My choice is made. The idea is to stay alive. And now we find out. Overwatch, that's nice. He's gonna have a shot.
They got me locked down.
Okay, he's suppressing. We can deal with that. He missed whoever he was shooting at. We got more hits or misses and suppressions, and they're playing stupid. They're playing stupid right now. And that falls right into my... That was part of my plan. That they sent the stupid aliens to go take down our base. Oh, we got lucky, my friends. We got a little bit of luck. A little bit of luck. So what are we looking at? 2 floaters. 2 mutons, and that annoying Seeker that's probably in the smoke now. Unless he's flying high enough to not be. Okay, so they got 2 suppressions going. You're also being suppressed now, apparently. Yeah. So the mutons, I was afraid of their shot, but they're both suppressing. Cool. Kibo is not being suppressed. My hit and runner is. Now, we do... I don't care about that Overwatch because I got 2 guys that can run it. You know? We got 2 guys who can run a little Overwatch. So what I'd like to do is break a suppression here. I got a suppressor here. And you don't see anybody, so I could bring you here to suppress. Who do you see? So I can suppress the mutons back, and everybody else takes care of these 2 and the Seeker, and then we're in good shape. We're back to one-sided battles. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say run down here because you're not being suppressed. I guess we should make sure. There's so much suppression going around. Yeah, we're not being suppressed right now. So I say run over here and kill this guy. He'll be nicely flanked. You should be able to run the Overwatch and be safe. Tatsunungen, I'm doing this with you.
Of course. Under heavy fire. Need assistance.
Okay, he missed. As we hoped. Missed his 6% shot. You connected mightily on yours. And then I'm gonna still shoot you this way, and I'll tell you why, so you can holo target him for the next shooter that'll take over. If you're lucky, you could hit. Just holo. Just holo. That your only job is to holo him. We know how this works, right? Well, why do it that way? Hit the hit and run this way, and we have a chance to break the suppression at the same time. And apply hollow. There was the right move. I finally got the right move through my brain. Didn't I? We got it through the brain. Sometimes it takes a little longer than other times. So this is what we're gonna do. Kibo, you're gonna move out of range of... Well, I wonder how far you can shoot it. Basic, okay, you can stay where you are. Or... oh, you can't... Oh, yeah. Why not do a little collateral damage? It's more fun than throwing a grenade, right? And we make sure the thing is destroyed. Okay. Now we got this kill shot. Mighty fine. And I'll even though we probably should reload. Let's see if there's somebody else that can maybe make that shot. It's only going to be one shot because he's flying. But you'll provide hollow targeting, so let's do the hollow targeting.
No joy here.
Okay. Yeah, take your follow-up. That one hurt. That one hurt. Hey, Machine Hater, good to see you in here. Crazy little two-way battle where they're coming at us from both sides, so have fun, come back and see if we escape unscathed or not. It looks like I'm using up all my shots once again. I have a habit of doing that, and this doofus is gonna still be alive. So we're gonna come over here and set up for our suppressions. Oh, I moved the wrong guy! What am I doing? I thought I had picked this guy. So much for paying attention. Man, at least it was only an armor hit. You were I wish this was a rocking chair. I feel like I need I'm just an old guy. Just an old guy sitting in his rocker. Jeez, I can't believe that. And oh, at least I can get suppression with the guy I thought I was moving. Talk about not paying attention. I was looking at him. And now he can't afford to get hit at all. Right now he's okay, no injuries, nothing like that. Okay, I can suppress him. And you, my friend, Jonesy. Oh, we lost sight of the other guy because I moved you! Oh, how stupid. So the other guy is now still free to move. I really blew that, and we could take an injury because of that. I want to swear so bad right now. I want to swear so bad right now. Oh. Well, since we got him suppressed, let's suppress. And even being suppressed, I have a halfway decent shot here. What the frick? I'm gonna take it. Rapid fire would have it at 53. Odds are I'd hit at least one of those. And I did. Okay. So we got a wild card and a muton out there. And so I'm gonna reapply smoke just in case it's not still on some of these locations. So hopefully we keep some people alive. In the back row, we won't have smoke, so if they hard charge us, that'll be a problem. Now, I couldn't hunker him. I got dense smoke on him though. He double moved. I double moved him, and they played stupid again. Stupid is as stupid does. So let's apply. We should be able to see him now. Yeah. So we can get rid of the Overwatch, suppress the guy, and position ourselves. I doubt we're going to dig him out both this turn because they're so far back, but I can at least start the suppression. I got plenty of ammo for you to suppress all day long. Take away the Overwatch. And you know, I may just use this break as a chance, and then I'll suppress this guy too. I only got 2 suppressions left, so we'll have to come up with some answers, but I need to get reloaded.
Keeping them down.
I need to get everybody reloaded, basically, so we can start hard charging next turn. And I'm gonna hard charge this turn. Okay. I also have a command available for the upcoming attack. So let's just move you pretty far forward and reload Kibo to give us some options. Maybe blow away some more cover for us. Yeah, we'll reload. Wampa, hang in there. Definitely need a reload here. Like, nobody's business. We need a reload here. We're going to be throwing some smokes out on our mechs. At least, these guys are suppressed. If they shoot at us in the smoke, that's got to help a little. In fact, I think I come here to do it in case I have, you know. Well, you have the jumpy boots anyway, so you can get wherever you need to be. Let's just come up here and reload. I was just thinking, they're suppressed though, so I shouldn't be able to throw grenades. So yeah, I'm fine coming next to each other. All these thoughts going through my head. What if they throw a grenade? This, that, but they're suppressed, and this and that. I'm trying to cover all eventualities, and sometimes that's just not possible. I'm gonna reload you. I tried your mind fray was not good enough. General Van Dorn. You have 2 shots still. So I'm actually going to give you a double run here, because you'd be able to maybe flank somebody after that. And then Kotzen, I can only bring you so far to reload. You're not much help. I feel like you're not much help if you aren't reloaded with a single shot. But you could still hollow for others. Yeah, I need you forward. Quampa. Who's left? Oh, nobody. So, it'd be nice to get a little smoke farther forward. I guess Van Dorn's just going to be exposed. I'll refresh smoke up on these guys and get new smoke on the mechs now that they've relocated.
Smoke going out ASAP.
And is there anyone else? I don't think using a command this turn will make one little itty bitty bit of difference. So, here we go. Okay, they tried to break suppression, and it didn't work. Okay. It is our turn to end this crap. So, Kibo, I want to start with you. Notice I'm making sure I get to the right person this time. We have enough ammo for collateral damage. I want that damage gone. I want that cover gone. What the hell? Why does collateral damage do that now? Oh my god. Well, let's come here. You're gonna run the Overwatch because you can, and you're not gonna get hit.
Confirmed coordinates.
The wall took the hit. Was that a double move? No way was that a double. Oh. Are my glasses that fogged up that I could not see a single move versus a double move? Yes, Glacier. I'll do it. Just like the icon. I'll do it. I do have one more round of suppression, everybody. I do. This guy, however, now being flanked, will run or attempt to run his suppression. In fact, I can get them both to run their suppressions. No, he. Oh yeah, because they're both flanked, so they're both going to feel the need to run. They are both flanked, and they will both need or feel the need to run. I'm just going with the double shot, dig him out of his cover, 50-50. What else you gonna do? I'm not taking you out of full cover with that bonehead move I made, getting you hit. Yeah. You still have your double shot. And this is my last suppression available. Pretty good mind fray. But let's do what we know will work. Suppression.
Hi, Commander. My weapon's spent.
And we'll suppress back here. Kind of lock up the same situation we had. Except it's not going to be the same because these guys are going to run their suppression. So ideally, they will now take some hurt. Hudson, I could give you a nice shot there. It's still not a guaranteed kill, but it could kill. Then I can throw smoke down here. I got one smoke left.
I'm on it.
Except I used the wrong weapon. Can you believe it? I used the wrong weapon. I need to go to bed, everybody. I need to go to bed. Zigzag is officially up past his bedtime. And he is not paying attention to diddly squat. You know, we all have days like this, don't we? We all have days like this. I'm just gonna come up to practically... You know what, Ray? Well, the other thing I could do... and just keep y'all there. Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's going through my head too, everybody. It's going through my head too. No, I am not drunk today. I'm drinking water with lemon. Oh, water with lemon in it. Jeez, oh, Pete. I'm just not focused. Just not focused right now. Let's see. Do I just stay here and do this so we get extra damage when they run the thing? Can I do it in such a position where it hits them both? Oh, that was a hit and run. I get to follow up with the correct weapon now. There. Zigzag in this game today. I'm gonna move you into full cover.
Moving to position.
And because I can, we're not gonna kill this guy either. But it makes sense that I use the command now, if I can see. Yes. And try this shot that I wanted to be able to do. And now when he runs, at least he'll be injured and maybe we have a chance to kill him.
I'm not sure how long I can maintain this.
Now it worked. Okay.
All mission objectives completed.
And nobody was injured, I don't think. Even though it may have felt like it. Sometimes you get away with sloppy play, misclicks, you name it. Stupid mistakes, and it comes out clean the other end. Other times you play your best and the RNG just has it in for you no matter what you do. And you're gonna get hurt. So, some sort of good game. Well, it was entertaining, wasn't it? If you like that kind of play, if you like that kind of play. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, I guess they don't pound like the base defenses. It's more like an excursion. Hey, we got a few guys left over not doing anything. Go try to take out that air base. What can I say? It wasn't that scary. Oh, Will to Kill was going to be wounded. I take that back. We double fatigued him for this mission. We double fatigued him because I expected even worse. Thank God it wasn't worse enemies. I was expecting some bad enemies. I was expecting, you know, the sectoid commanders. I was expecting, you know, any of the big ones. A mechtoid even? Cyberdisc? We saw none of that. No heavy floaters. That's weird. That's very weird. We thought, well, maybe this will be our chance to capture an ethereal. Thank God there wasn't one here. Wow. Okay. Okay. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay. So, what have we got over here? 64 alloys. Oh, I think I was looking at something a while back. This might be coming in handy these days. You know, to have for the person that ends up trying to go for the frickin' ethereal. I think this would come in handy. I'm building one. 60 Illyrium, we got 20 alloys, brings us back down to 44. 10 meld, and then we do, at least for the time being, have 5 sectoid commanders, so at least I can build one. There we go. This mission is, I think it's just bonus. I don't think it's not on the table of missions. So I think it's just an extra mission we get this month. You know, in the wiki where we look at the missions it get, there is no such thing as airbase assault on that mission list. So this is just because we're lucky and the aliens love us so much, we got a bonus mission. Something like that. Okay. Let me just double check the hangars. We got our second plasma cannon in 3 days. We're okay. I was thinking in investing another plasma cannon for just the regular ship. I don't need to build necessarily another Firestorm, but just getting one on just another airship. Even have that many more that can hit harder. Kind of what I'm thinking. But maybe I need to build a backup plasma nova gun so both suppressors can have one. That kind of a thing. In fact, what's the cost I have to save up for? Yeah, I gotta get up to 90 alloys to do that. Okay. At least we know what we're working towards. Let's go see what's out there. Sonic training. Zabio made it out the second time. We got another heavy smoke dude back, and he's improved his psi abilities. How about that? I'm thrilled with that. Let's see if there's anybody we can add. Obviously, we can't add anybody that's available now at 1350 because we're blocked until we deal with the ethereal. Yeah, in Kobo. You're in. Mine, Psi Inspiration, Destroy. We'll go Psi Inspiration. And leave it at that. Shakti Rockets is back, so we've got a good Rocketeer available. Nefertiti Jones is back if we need a commander on a not too taxing of a mission. And Oust did not make it. Oust, I'm going to throw you back in. Okay, we're going to gently seat you in the tubes, or however that works. Mind merge. And we're going to try again. Plasma Nova Gun, 2 days. 2 frickin' days. 2 frickin' days. Nah! Napa. Oh. Yeah, Nap of Earth. So it's probably an abduction mission? In Mexico.
Contact detected.
We also have the ability Oh, no, I don't. Because the old geezer isn't quite ready with his upgraded weapon. So this is not the ideal position to shoot it down. Doggone it. This is not a perfect situation for shooting it down. It's always something. Yeah, something's never quite ready. Something's never quite right. Zigzag's mind is clouded, making stupid mistakes. Something's never always quite right, right? Well, if it's an abductor, odds are it's going to land. It's either going to be an abduction mission or it's landing to do what? Don't abductors also do harvests, right? Or research, or do they even do research? I'd have to look on the wiki to make sure. So technically, it's either an abduction or one of those other type missions. And I'd usually love to go for it and love to try and shoot it down. I don't know right off the top of my head. Oh, research is sky high, but they still have a research mission this month. Resources are at 136 because we just started the new month. We're only on the 3rd or 4th, probably 4th now after scanning. So it could be a harvest mission they're going for. I'd be surprised if they sent down a big ship like that on a research mission. So my guess would be a harvest or abduction. And since I don't have Gleaser ready, we're gonna I guess we let it land. Yeah, it's not impossible for it to be there for research. So we don't know for sure. It's early in the month. So it's one of those things. Either it's going to land or it's not. I mean, it's going to land, but we just don't know what kind of mission we're going to get. So I'm just trying to say that I don't think without a weapon, without our best flying weapon, we have to let it pass this time, because otherwise I gotta go after it with well, I could take out all the rest, but then we only got we got a coil gun. Yeah, we only have 2 coil guns on top of that, so I need to, it ain't happening. Whatever it is, we're going to let it go and it's going to land. I don't have the air power to mess with it. Even with, they really trying to tempt me with only 1 escort, but here we go.
Contact detected.
Yeah, it's not an abduction. So it's a research or something else. Where's Carlos? This is your line. This is your line, Carlos. Where are you? This line was made for you. Yeah, come on. Nightmare just gave you a hint of your line. Carlos, I'm counting on you. There you go. Oh. There. Everything in the world is slowly getting back to normal. Maybe things will go well. Okay, so we got to put together a team against the landed abduction. Who knows? And at this point, I don't care if it was doing a research or a harvest. We're going to stop it. We are going to stop it. This map picture means nothing to me. Abductors usually land with crappy cover. So, unless we start at the back of the opened abductor or something. Okay, do I even have an amazing, hot, good, awesome team to take out? Well, sniper-wise, we're in good shape. Rocketeer-wise, we're in good shape. And gunner-wise, we're in good shape. And medic, with good amounts of dense smoke, we're in good shape. Where we're not in such good shape, I think, is shooters. Those people that shoot and do damage. The only real available scout I have right now is Concealment Scout. Another thing to get Carlos excited about. And Karaoke excited about if she happens to be in the viewing audience. But I don't have a lot of like massively good shooters. Unless I double fatigue. And I usually love to really load up on the look at, I don't have any Shoguns. I don't have any Pathfinders. So trying to do a big ship without my mechs is also a scary thought. Very scary thought. So it's going to be a highly interesting mission. Do I have? I don't know if I'm feeling a concealment. Is my other scout Macho Man? He's up to he at least has hit and run now. Even though his aim's not in the upper 90s like the Master Sergeant's, he at least has hit and run now. He could run the reflex rifle. Okay. I'm trying to envision the team that I have. Yeah, maybe we can get some sniper cheese with that. Not once we get inside so much, but outside the ship prior to going inside. You're right. So anyway, let's start over here with some I know will go out. We're bringing Shakti rockets. I'm bringing a sniper. Probably not you, Emo, with your 4 health. I may go Grunty Grunter. I gotta decide, do I want Grunty? Oh, how far fatigued is my other sniper? 1 hour, so I can get carded. So I have to decide if I want in the zone or double tap. We'll put double tap in there for now. I might change my mind. Depends on how many other shooters I got. We have 2 good gunners, Machine Hater and Floki. Remember, none of them will have the you-know-what. Plasma Nova gun. Machine Hater. And Floki. I guess I'll go Karaoke. Bulwark. Maybe. Zavio. I'm really missing like my Pathfinders. I just missed those 2 heavy, guaranteed to do mega damage shots. And I'm gonna have to remember to play around that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to remember I'm gonna have to just play a little slower with suppression, rockets, sniper. Yeah, it's just gonna be a different way. I definitely can't play careless like the mission we just completed, or any of the other ones last month. I feel like I'm getting sloppier the farther we get into this series, so that scares me. Nah, the only infantry I have is Gagliardi, and he only has 80 aim, unlike my good infantryman, which is why I took Ecobot on the last one, because he has multi-shots, even though I got him hurt. Well, no, I didn't get him hurt, but he's... I could double fatigue him. I could bring Kibo for at least a multi-shot perk, but it's against the same enemy. Just not enough time to get people back. And I'm trying to think on a long mission, I don't know if I'd rather bring someone like Howdy doody with more dense smoke. We give up some of the... We give up some of the multi-shot firepower. Yeah, my Pathfinders at least are not very long out. Of course, we can have 3 missions in a row in less than 4 days. You know, easy. But Jairman at least back in 1 day. None of my big mechs are out. I've double fatigued them so much recently. Karma Sutra one, that damn sectoid, that kind of hurts. Desperado, oh, that was a huge one. Yeah, all these, those 3 big ones. Ouch. But, they're alive. I can't harp on that. Double fatigue and EcoBot. Or just slow play and bring even more smoke. So I'm going to be stewing on this. I don't know if you're still in here, Howdy Doody, but for the time being, you're on the team. Let's go see if we have enough armor to outfit a team like this in mostly Titan. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Yeah, we definitely got smoke with you. What else do I want to bring on you? It's a long mission. I need some health, maybe. Loki. I know I'm gonna look at this loadout and change my mind a bunch, but let's just get through it and see what we can come up with. You're gonna have the Gauss machine gun at long range, Floki? With aim over 100, hopefully to make it work. The bulwark. Yeah, I guess we'll go combat stims, huh? I'm a little nervous because she doesn't have the most amazing aim for what she'd be doing. She doesn't get to shoot that very often. I feel like I need more aim on you, but at the same time, you're a little squishy. Now, machine hater, I got to figure out am I going to go long range on all these? Because we're going to be playing slow, a slow and positional game. Now we're going to go to Gauss auto rifle. Gotta. Nope. I'm focused. I think I am probably on the tired side of things. If I'm not focused, I'm focused so much I'm not talking at the same time like I normally will. We'll do that for speed, long range shots, and I'm going to carry one other item for you. I'm not convinced of that. Okay, this is what we got so far. I'm thinking about this as I moved on. I was thinking about giving us more vision. That means we'd have 5 of those to play with, because we already have a bunch of smoke, although these tend to be longer missions, so we go through more smoke, but hopefully this and this will be enough smoke to get me out of my troubles. And that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, but I don't have anybody to give the plasma to. There's not like another scout to give the plasma to. Nobody else can use it anyway. Yeah, but I don't know which of those items, first of all, she doesn't have psi abilities, so I mean, Floki has psi abilities, but what would we have that we want to use? Increase psi XP and grants extra will. That would make it a lot higher. Cognitive enhancer, increase XP for this. Yeah, it grants will. These basically just help us increase XP, psi XP, but not really help us on the battlefield. Other than now, psi screen confers 1 defensive reduction to psi and uses 12 will. I could see that perhaps on a gunner, since it gives them extra DR, but at the cost of speed. I don't know. I mean, we have a shadow device. We have the psi grenades, which I don't have any of. Which we probably should have somebody with, because when we find that command pod, they can come in. Well, now... But, I mean, look at our speed right here that I'm working with on my gunners. Yeah, they have an open space, but can I really give them... I mean, can I give them something in their open slot? They're already crawling into position as it is. The side device for get out of jail free in case we have one of the nasty ones, like what's their face, you know. I tell you what, Titan on gunners is brutal, but at the same time they're targeted so much, so what's the better play? That's a little better speed wise, but boy, look at that health if they get hit. You know what I'm saying? They're what's the better choice on them? But it really does drag them down. So you take people out without the... You don't take people out... My gunners, I've always just had slow gunners, and I just play around that. I mean, everybody else has the mobility. I mean, I do the nice mobility here with the Aegis armor. They just don't give much HP. He feels so squishy against some of their big shooters. That's I see one shots on those things. And when my gunners get piled on when they're suppressing and sometimes get hit multiple times, I feel like I'm gonna use it. Oh, the Corsair. Well, maybe I'll take a look at that. I mean, I'll have the ability to spend some stuff soon. I'll have alloys built up soon. I haven't felt the mobility problem as much so far, but that's because we've been able to control the attacks with battle scanners, motion trackers, and set up for the attacks. You know what I'm saying, Rainbow? I get you on the mobility. I get that. We were way more mobile earlier in the series with the phalanx armor and stuff, and little by little, Carapace slowed us down, and then Titan really slowed us down. So we had decent mobility and used the phalanx a lot back then. And I get the mobility. I get that. But also, I know the gunners tend to a lot. I have the mobility on other people. My scouts usually have good mobility. Yeah, it's just different. It's just different. I guess I panic when I saw the jump in their weapons hitting and doing more damage to me all of a sudden. That kind of woke me up that I need more protection. I need more protection. So that's why we're playing the pokey method. That's why we're playing the pokey method. But anyway, just because I've not obviously been thinking super clearly today, I am not going to start this mission tonight. We're going to get a good night's rest and start this mission on our special Saturday stream tomorrow. So we got a big one tomorrow. We'll find out if it's a trap, even if it is, you know, only a 6 to 7% chance. So hopefully it's just a regular landed, whatever it was there to do, research or harvest, and we come through successfully, we come through cleanly, and we have a great mission. But no, mobility is usually king. It's the way. I mean, I've done a Nigeria start as because of that. I like mobility, but I've kind of bogged down. This is also on Impossible, the farthest I've ever got, and so I guess I'm a little overwhelmed at how hard they can hit compared to playing on lower levels. So it's probably why I've leaned into Titan a little bit more. So there's there's that. And this is my first time getting this far in Impossible, so it could be an overreaction on my part because of that, and I'm just not experienced enough on Impossible. So that, you know, we find our way, one way or another, we find our way to get it done, and hopefully this will allow us to get it done. But I'll take a look at the Corsair, you know, a little closer out of play, you know, when I'm not streaming, and see if there is a legitimate use for me in making that work. So, oh, and Abductor is not listed for harvest either, so it's just it's a landed research. That seems weird, but okay, that's cool. You know, they get their one research a day, and they still send out research missions, and we'll interrupt it. Not give them, hopefully not give them a bonus to get their research going even further, because our research is pretty high here in May of 2017. Holy smokes. Okay, so thank you everybody. I'll just get over here. I'll get a new schedule for next week up hopefully by tomorrow if I don't forget, and we'll see what the plan is for next week. But for tomorrow, we do have to make up for Wednesday when I had to take the day off. We're gonna stream back-to-back Long War and come back to this one tomorrow. Even though we didn't lose anybody, let's hope we can play a little cleaner, or, you know, didn't take any injury time other than the double fatigue after the airbase assault. Let's hope we can play a little cleaner for this abduction and move on from there. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me tonight on a Friday night. Hope y'all have a great weekend. If you are free, come back here and drop in on us tomorrow and see how we're doing on this large abductor that landed for us. Woo. Yeah, and for those on Twitch, hang out for the raid, and we shall. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Do hope to see y'all next time. And ciao, everybody.